Ada's family in Enugu always looked forward to Christmas. It was a season of joy, reunions, and traditions. Every year, they would slaughter a goat, prepare steaming pots of jollof rice, and attend carol nights together. For Ada, Christmas at home had always been a time of love and simplicity. But this year was different. As the festive season approached, Lagos buzzed with an electric energy. Shops glittered with decorations, and everyone seemed to be planning extravagant parties. In her university hostel, the conversations among her peers revolved around designers' clothing, expensive gifts, and trips to exotic locations. Ada, who had always been content with her simple lifestyle, suddenly felt inadequate. "You're going home to Enugu for Christmas? That's so basic," Tola asked one evening. "Imagine posting pictures of the dusty village while we're out here flexing in Dubai." "Oh, it's true. I haven't told you. We're actually going on a trip to Dubai this Christmas." Her roommate Cynthia chimed in. "You're too fine to settle for this kind of lifestyle, Ada. Lagos girls like us don't do ordinary Christmases, okay? We do high-class Christmas. So girl, wisen up." Their words stung. Ada began to feel ashamed of her modest background. Later that evening, while she was preparing dinner, her phone rang. Ada's parents had called excitedly, asking about her plans for the break. She told them she's not certain of her plans to come back for the Christmas break. "Mommy, I need to finish up my project in school." Her sibling shouted over the phone, "Sister Ada, we can't wait to see you. Mommy said she'll prepare your favorite dish for you, specially." Ada smiled and told them she'll try her best to come back. On ending the call, her boyfriend walked in. "What's up, babe? What are you cooking?" "Please, I'm hungry." She quickly served him dinner. While they were eating, Chidi decided to ask about her travel plans. Ada surprised him with her response. "I'm not going home this year for Christmas. I've already told my parents I'm staying back to focus on a project." Chidi was stunned. "Ada, Christmas is about family. What project could be more important?" She avoided his gaze. The truth was, she couldn't bear the thought of returning home empty-handed, wearing her old clothing and carrying nothing impressive to show off. Her friends had painted a picture of a luxurious Christmas, and she wanted to experience it, even if it meant lying to her parents. Few days later, Cynthia invited Ada to a pre-Christmas party in Victoria Island. There, she introduced her to Mr. Okafor. The older man was impeccably dressed, his gold wristwatch glinting under the chandelier. His words were smooth, his charm undeniable. "I hear you're not traveling home for Christmas," he said, handing her a glass of wine. "Why not spend the Christmas in a grand style? I can make it memorable for you." Ada hesitated, but the thought of missing out on a glamorous holiday was too tempting. Against her better judgment, she agreed to meet him again. Over the next week, Mr. Okafor swept Ada into a world of luxury. He took her shopping for designer dresses and booked a suite for her at a five-star hotel. Her social media lit up with pictures of rooftop dinners, glittering cityscapes, and gifts wrapped in golden ribbons. But as Ada's Instagram followers grew, her relationships began to unravel. "Why haven't you returned my call?" Chidi, her boyfriend, demanded one evening. "I've been busy," Ada replied curtly, brushing him off. Chioma, her best friend, was more direct. "Ada, you lied to your parents to stay here and parade around with this old man, right? This isn't you, Ada. What has come over you?" Ada dismissed her concerns, convinced she had finally gotten the lifestyle she deserved. As Christmas Eve approached, Mr. Okafor invited Ada to a private party at his estate. It was an exclusive gathering filled with influential men and beautiful women. Ada noticed something uncertain about the guests. They seemed distant, almost mechanical, as if they were hiding something. That night, Mr. Okafor gave her an ornate bracelet. "Wear this tomorrow. I have a special Christmas surprise for you," he said, his smile unreadable. On Christmas Day, he drove her to a secluded villa on the outskirts of Lagos. Ada's unease grew as they entered the dark, sprawling compound. Inside, she was led to a dimly lit room adorned with strange symbols and the burning incense that made her dizzy. "What's going on?" she asked, her voice trembling. Mr. Okafor, demeanor shifted. "You're the centerpiece of tonight's celebration. Ada, it's an honor to feel received." She tried to flee, but the doors were locked. That night, Ada became a victim of ritual. She couldn't comprehend. Her cries echoed into the night, but they were swallowed by the villa's thick walls. By morning, her lifeless body was discovered on the outskirts of the city, her ornate bracelet the only clue to her identity. When Ada didn't show up for Christmas, her parents called her endlessly, their joy turning to panic. Chidi too searched for her, but his call went unanswered. It wasn't until days that the police contacted her family. The news of her death shattered the world. Mr. Okafor's arrest revealed the extent of his sinister activities. He had used vulnerable young women like Ada to maintain his power and wealth. Chioma, her roommate, consumed by guilt for not doing more to stop Ada, dedicated herself to warning others about the danger of succumbing to peer pressure. Chidi was heartbroken, and he vowed never to forget her, also praying for her to find peace. Ada's story is a poignant reminder of the dangers of materialism and societal pressure, especially during seasons of high expectations like Christmas. Her desire to appear successful and glamorous cost her everything, leaving behind a trail of sorrow and regret for those who loved her. In a world, Christmas with appearance, a Christmas without Ada highlights the importance of staying true to one's roots and valuing the simple joys of life. Through fulfillment, it reminds us, come not from wealth or status, but from love, family, and integrity. Please do well to follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting stories.